Hey, here's how you're going to make this part here. I'm going to start with this piece. It's about 1 inch wide and 1/4 inch thick, and it's 6.5 inches long. I'm going to cut that on a cross-cut sled on the table saw. And I'm ready to clamp it in. I got a couple of C-clamps here, got my glue. I'm going to figure out which side I'm going to put it on. So you can look at your lamp and decide if you have a hanging lamp, if it's going to go on top, and if you have a table lamp, it'll go on the bottom. So you can look at which side that you want your light fixture to be on. And once you decide that, you're going to take a little bit of glue. You're going to put a dot of glue, not too much, on one end, and then on the other end, not too much glue. You don't want to have too much to clean up later on. And then you're going to position it right there in the middle. You can measure with a ruler if you want to, but your brain's pretty good at figuring out how to cut things in half. So if you look and you take your time placing it, you'll find out where the center is. So here I got my C-clamps. I'm going to put them on like this once I get it wide enough, and then I'll tighten it down from underneath. I'm not going to tighten it down all the way because I might need to scoot that over just a little bit. I'll put the other side on, tighten it on from underneath there. You can see got a lot of glue squishing out there. I probably used too much. Now if it's not too tight, you can squeeze it over and position it into place, but if it's clamped too tight, you're not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to position that just right, taking my time. I got about maybe 10-15 minutes before the glue becomes too dry to move around. But ideally I'd finish this step within 5 minutes while the glue is still a little wet. Alright, when I get it exactly where I want it, I'm going to just rotate that clip a little bit and clamp it down pretty much as hard as I can. And I had a lot of glue, so I went and got some wet paper towels to clean that up a little bit, make sure that that doesn't dry like that. It's a little easier to clean up when it's wet. I'll dry that off, and then I'll make sure that my clamps are good and tight.